Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Football Manager 21 Let's Play series. Quite a lot's happened since the last video was posted, or certainly episode 13 was posted, in that I did spend about a day playing this game the other day and made the same mistakes that I've made in the past with forgetting to check I'd got the microphone and everything enabled. As a result, I recorded about 4 videos and none of the videos had any audio. Previously in the series, I went back and recorded commentary in post. This time I decided I'm not going to bother doing that. We're just going to pick up where I've got to in the season, and we'll recap some of the fixtures and results as we go along. Starting with this fantastic goal that I scored in a game against Russell in the league. It's a fantastic goal by Jared Bird, and just watch it, folks. Just watch it. Watch this brilliance by the keeper. Look. Have you ever seen a better goal scored in your life than that? Do you want to watch it again? Do you want to watch it again, folks? Let's watch it again. Just watch it. I don't know whether the goalie got his stubs caught in the turf or what, but he comes out, he falls over, and the ball goes in the back of the net. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. So, quick recap then. What has been happening since you were last here? Well, we've been going on a pretty decent run of things. We went a couple of games. We've gone a fair few games. We went a good number of games there. 6 games without conceding a goal, including FA Cup second qualifying round, FA Cup third qualifying round, 4th qualifying round. So we're now in the FA Cup proper first round against an unknown team. Our FA Trophy kicks off soon as well. We've also played our main rivals FC United and got a 3-0 home victory against them. Slightly disappointing with the way the fixtures worked out. That the match should have been played. The match should have been played on the Saturday. But then, of course, because of the FA Cup game, matches got rescheduled, and unfortunately the game got bumped to a Tuesday evening, which didn't do our attendance great. We kind of suffered for that because you don't get a lot of fans travelling from Manchester down to Grantham on a Tuesday evening because it's a 3-hour drive in each direction. So we actually kind of lost out there on a lot of money by them why they didn't play it on the Saturday before. They moved it to like the 28th from the 18th. They moved it like 10 days. Why didn't they just move it to, like, you know, if we go back a bit, you know, when did we play them? FC United. Why didn't they do it on the, you know, why didn't we play them on like the 25th? Would have made more sense to me. Obviously the board had also done a little bit of dodgy dealings. They did some great work again. Our director, our chairman, accepted an offer for our goalkeeper and sold our goalkeeper to Exeter. And he apparently did a really great deal, you know, an absolutely fantastic bit of business, because he managed to arrange a friendly with them. Bearing in mind, we already have a friendly arranged with them because of the sale of Jack Lee, so that's kind of a wasted clause, that is. So, I don't know what to say about that. I think that was a dumb deal by the chairman. It also meant I had to scramble around to try and re-sign a new goalkeeper, and we brought in this young lad, Marenko, who's an Italian keeper. I think he's Italian. I'm sure he is. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm also having a bit of an issue with our loaned in left back. He's complaining that he's being played in a weak position, which is wing back left, where he's supposed to be a natural. And I've even had his manager come to me and complain that I'm playing him out of position. I have no idea how I'm possibly playing him out of position when he's wing back left and he's on attacking duty. I don't get that. I don't know what the problem is there. And whether that's just a bug in the game that players don't recognise where they're being played correctly. But we'll see how that develops. I'm hoping the manager doesn't come back, because he did threaten me with recalling the player, which is obviously something I wouldn't want to happen, because I kind of want him as my left back this season, having paid, 15 grand for the privilege of having him with 15k loan option. But we're playing Southport, which people will know is quite an important match for us, because they were the team that dumped us out of the FA Cup at the beginning of last season before we'd played any competitive games. So I would like to try and get a bit of revenge on them this year in the league. The draw for the Emirates FA Cup round is made today. Let's view that draw, shall we? Let's see where it puts us. Hopefully we get a home tie. I really want a home tie. I do, because we've been away from home quite a lot just recently, and I would like to be able to play at home. Oh, Doncaster versus Grantham, and we're away. Okay, we don't have too far to travel to Donny, but again, it's not a home tie, which is what I really want, because I want the the extra income from cup matches and cup tickets. I really want some home ties there. Quite a few big names in here. Bolton, obviously. Well known. Salford. Boston. Swindon. Former, how some of these teams have fallen. Notts County. They're in the Vanarama Northern League. Did Notts County seriously get relegated? Didn't spot that. Let's stop the draw, because we know we've got Doncaster, but did they really get relegated? Did they not have a manager? A minute. John McGrath. So did Wayne Rooney go then? Did Rooney leave? Notts County. Where is he? Oh, he's at Derby. Isn't he? Derby. I'm getting confused between Derby and Notts County. No, he's at Derby, isn't he? That's why. Okay. Doncaster. Saturday, 6th of November. Okay. We'll probably end up with a fixture being moved then as a result. Yeah, training schedule changes because we've got Doncaster Rovers away from home. Why are we training that tactic? Let's go and do a bit of training on our first tactic, shall we? But yeah, it's been a bit weird. Like I say, we've managed to get through a couple of FA Cup matches, which have brought in, you know, nice income, nice bit of money. We're currently 31 grand in profit for the season. Can't say fairer than that. The board have agreed at long last to relay our pitch because it's in shocking condition. However, they're not going to do it to the end of the season. And there's Papetti, who's an awesome defender in the game. But yeah, Southport, 9th in the league. Fitness tests on a few players, not required. Kempster does need, obviously, a bit because he's not quite at full condition. He's had a tight Achilles. In fact, both Kempster and Stobbsy have had a bit of injury trouble just lately. We will play for set pieces because we've done some work on set pieces recently, and it's kind of worked off in a couple of our matches. I haven't really been doing a lot of rotation in the team at this point in time. Got some good partnerships forming, which is nice. I just wish there was a way I could somehow get the team functioning with 2 strikers, because Jordan Cox isn't really getting any playing time this season. In fact, he's not played many matches at all, and the substitute rule doesn't really help with that matter either. The fact that we can only use 3 subs. There we go. Let's see what happens. Bit of motivation for the players. Yeah, another thing, I updated the skin that I'm using as well when I recorded the videos the other day. The ones that have now been deleted and erased from history. And I wasn't very happy with the skin. The way some of the changes to some of the panels and stuff, and there was a lot of white. Like this bar along the bottom here was white with obviously white text on it. So all you could really see was the pictures of the players and the little hearts. You couldn't really tell anything. And on like the main like menus and stuff, or like your inbox and stuff, the bar along the top of the screen, that had the same problem. White text on a white background, which meant you couldn't see the options unless you were like hovering across the bar. I really hated that, and I was almost tempted to go back to the previous version of the skin, which I had installed, which was 4.6. The current version of the skin I'm using is 5.1. But I thought, you know what, I'll just quickly comment on the download on the page on Sort It Out SI and say, look, I've just downloaded 5.1 of your skin and it's just fucking white everywhere. And the guy's done a fix for it today, and I've downloaded it and installed it before starting playing today, and I'm pleased to say it's fixed. I've got black text again. We got, you know, black back border here, and it's all good stuff. See, that's not, now that's crap again, because now that's changed. Now I've got my formation twice on that screen. I need to change the panels again. Smith See, I don't understand why Medford Smith's complaining, because he definitely looks to me like he's playing as wing back left, and he's getting plenty of progress up the pitch. So that's my team. I don't need that. Formation should be Southport formation. That should be Southport. I would rather have that be Southport stat. General info. I want the shot map. What can I change that to? You've got Southport stats, got their formation there. So what do we want this to be? Maybe the body language. Which one's that? That's away analysis. That's fine. And then if I do... that to me looks kind of better. I can see their body language and stuff. I can see their formation now. I can see mine. It's the one thing you've just got to do. You just got to change the panels a bit. What have we got on there? Free kicks and throw-ins, yeah, let's have that. I much prefer having lots of information on the screen. All right to Medford Smith. Plays it into Campbell. Ooh, close for Torre. Nearly. Nearly with a good header. One thing I have noticed is a few of my players are now starting to run out of steam very early in the match. I haven't been doing any squad rotation. I haven't been really playing it. This has been my, starting 11 for every match. I've not changed and brought any other players in, and it might be that I might have to start playing some of the squad players and giving some of these guys a bit of a rest, because their fitness is starting to really suffer. They're not lasting the 90 minutes. In fact, they're barely lasting 45, look. I think I'm playing at a slightly higher tempo just recently because, again, the assistant manager recommended we play at a slightly higher tempo. So I think I increased that a couple of matches ago. But Robson, yeah, Robson's probably going to have to come off, I think. Let's have a look. I mean, I ideally want to keep him on because obviously he's a good player. But at the same time, if he does need fitness, he needs fitness. He needs a rest. He needs a rest. Zach McGraw probably as well is going to need to be replaced. So there's 2 changes at half time, which leaves only one more option to bring on. There's a foul. And there's Cousin Dawson going in the book. Very nice. It's a shame to take Robson off because he's been one of our top players all season. In fact, he's actually broke the record for the league for the most player of the match awards. The previous record was, I think it was at 7. I think it was at 7 in a season. And he got 9 player of the match awards. He got 9 player of the match awards in a row. in our first few fixtures of the season. So he broke the record very easily. So it's a bit of a shame to take him off and end his run because I don't think he played particularly brilliantly in the first half. Oh, that was a bad bit of keeping. He's offside. Oh, of course, I stuffed up there, didn't I? Because I'm playing I'm playing ball in the wrong position. He's not supposed to be a winger, is he? I might bring Cameron Green on for Medford Smith because Medford Smith's only playing at a 6.4. He's being a bit disappointing. We'll do that before they score, shall we? He's being complacent too. Like I say, I don't quite know what the issue is with him not correctly recognising the fact that he's playing at wing back. Whether I just need to have a match where I don't pick him, or drop him for a match, and that kind of resets him. I don't know. Look at all our players, look. Oof. A lot of red hearts now. A lot of players that are spent. But hey, 2-0. Home victory against a team that gave us a good thumping last year. I'm pleased with that. Southport, again, I expect to be one of the top teams come the end of the season, along with Fylde. And we did well there. It was 2-0. Like I say, I expect them to be the tough kiddies. The tough kiddies. And obviously, we haven't played Boston yet. I think we play Boston around about Christmas time. That's going to be a tough match. It's not going to be one for the faint of heart as well, because things tend to get a bit violent between the two teams when they play in real life. 365 in attendance. So Southport, again, because of their geographical location, don't bring a lot of fans, especially again on a Tuesday or Wednesday evening. Which is a shame, because that's obviously, you would think when the people are putting the fixtures together, they would look at things like that and think, hang on a minute, for the benefit of a club's finances, matches against the likes of Southport, FC United, etc., should be at a weekend for the, you know, to enable the most people to travel. Ah, Boston got beat by Brackley. That's bad. Because didn't we? Yeah, we beat Brackley 3-0. So when do we play Boston? We play Boston just before Christmas, apparently, and it's an away match. Travelling to Boston just before Christmas. Ooh, not good. Not a lot of forward passes in that game. I've seen more. I've seen better. Jim Preston can study for his continental licence. We will do that. Start on his course. Be nice to get a few more of our coaches trained up, but what are we going to do? South Shields are gone. Haringey are gone. Chorley are gone from the FA Cup this year. Blythe have gone. Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. After featuring Jan Beelan is now 5 appearances away from making 10 appearances, which will trigger transfer clause that was part of his move from Grantham. If triggered, Wickham will have to pay Grantham 30,000 in another 5 appearances. Excellent. That'll be a nice boost as well. 30 grand. Rashford set for money spinning move to Paris Saint-Germain. Really? Man United really going to do that deal? That, to me, does. I mean, they're second in the league. They were top for a while. They've gone down a space. They're a point behind Liverpool. But man, that's a bad. Because they sold Marshall to Real Madrid for 84 million at the start of this season in the transfer window. So if they sell Rashford as well, who they got up front? And I know they've spent quite a bit of money as well, but all the players they've bought in, apart from William Carvalho, I've never heard of any of the signings, especially the ones that they've spent all the big bucks on. I'm a bit confused by some of that. Oyegoki's training well. Good on Oyegoki. Again, no bad performances in training, which is nice. All the players are, you know, being professional, which is nice to see. Man United are trying to sign Dembele from Barcelona. I'm not sure if he's a Rashford replacement. I know he plays on that left attacking midfield inside forward position, but still. I don't like this view as much. I think I preferred it. What is he? Let's have Jermaine Easter, our under-18 guy, doing the under-18, you know, jobs, please. That confuses me. So we're going to be playing Altrincham, who are 9th in the league away. Okay. going to be our next fixture then. Kane Lewis is obviously out on loan. I've sent him out on loan. His average rating's not brilliant. Playing for Farnborough. But he wasn't going to be in my selection plans because of Oyegoki and a couple of the other players that we brought in. If it gets him some football and then maybe he develops a bit and then I can sell him, that's maybe a plan. I would really hate to see Rashford go to Paris Saint-Germain. As a United fan, I would think that would be a terrible move. Although he might want to play under Pochettino, or Pocahontas as I like to call him. Because obviously Pocahontas is the new Paris Saint-Germain manager in real life. Romania, FC Romania versus Brislington in the FA Trophy. Our under-18s caught the eye in their victory. By the way, it doesn't put the score on there anywhere. Did we win 2-0? There's no new score. Did we win 2-0? Sometimes this game kind of lacks the giving you the information that you need. Right, there's the training schedule for the coming weeks. It's all pretty standard varying stuff. Oh, there's a notification on my phone. As we are recording bright and early today. He's played in that position a lot. I just don't know what to do. The only thing I can think of is whether he wants to be played slightly higher up the pitch. That's the only thing I can think of, is whether he needs to be in that position. And if that's the case, then I don't know if I can honestly play that way. I don't. Yeah, that could be the only thing I could think of, is he wants to play in that wing-back position, which seriously exposes us at the back, doesn't it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think, why that is the issue, why they're complaining that he's being played out of position. Because I don't know. But I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm sorry there's only been the one match in this video, but like I say, because of recording screw-ups on my part, I had to do that whole recap of things at the start of the video. But next video, we'll be back to normal. Two matches, and we'll take it from there. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Please, if you are, remember to give me that thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video everywhere you see fit, and I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now, folks. Cheerio.